Hello everyone, and thanks for stopping by to Scrap and Craft with Terry. Today this is going to be another design team video for NightOwlCollage, and I just thought that I would do a final wrap up on this kit, the Lavender and Violet kit, and I thought I'd make a little folio. So I just ask if you like my video, give me a thumbs up and check out my other videos. I think this was just such a cute little kit. I thought I would just do something to add to the journal that I made, and if you didn't see that video, check out my other videos and find my journal video for it. I thought it turned out really pretty. So it's not going to be a big folio. I have some marks made so I know where I'm putting my stuff, and I'm just doing it out of a file folder. So I'm going to start off with this picture as my front cover. And I just love the colors in this kit. They're just so pretty. I think I'll do some of the main part with my glue stick. And then add a little wet glue to it also. Hope everyone watches for the video when I start putting up my August video for my new kit that I'll be doing. I think that'll be fun also. Doesn't seem like July is supposed to be almost over with. The days just go by so fast. And there's been, excuse me, there's been a lot of challenges going on this month. I think next month I might have to take a step back. I try to do too many, then I skip over some, or I miss some and have to go back and do it again. So we'll have to see when August gets here. Okay, now on the front, I'm just going to put, let me see, a little butterfly, and then I'm going to have imagine, believe, and dream. Then over here on the side I'm going to do some lace. Well, I guess I have to put it on this side, don't I? On this side over here I'm going to put some lace. I thought the lavender colored lace went good with the white. And I just inked around these a little tiny bit. The ephemera I inked, and the background pages I just inked lightly. Woo-hoo. Getting carried away with myself there. After the weekend, I just got to get back into it again. And hopefully that wasn't down too far. Okay, and then let me see where this is going to go, and then I can put my butterfly. So this was a fun kit to do. if you're interested, just check out her Ko-fi shop. And that again is Amber at NightOwlCollage. All right, now I'm gonna take, no, I don't have to take it apart. It's all together. I'm going to put the lace on with my Fabri-Tac. I like putting the lace on them, on the edges. I think it makes them look so fancy. Got a little bit of glue there where I don't want it. And I'm just going to have it hanging off the edge just a little bit. And after I do this one, then I'll trim it. So how's everyone been doing? Hope everyone enjoyed their weekend. Might just put a little tiny line of glue along the edge of this just so it doesn't get caught on anything. Well, this little folio, you can leave it as a standalone, or because it's smaller, you can also just put it in a pocket in your regular journal. It only barely has to be trimmed there, and a little bit there. Okay. So that's the cover, and I think that just looks pretty. And my second page is going to be one of the pages that you can write on. For whatever reason, this one got double-sided and it didn't need it, but that's okay. And we don't mind. Should have put my glue stick on first. Smear some around. So used to not using glue stick, I automatically go for my art glitter glue. Color's kind of blending in with the background file folder. I might have to take it off. Let's do that. My underneath mat is getting kind of dirty, grungy. I scrub it, but it's still kind of grungy looking, so I try to keep it covered up. Okay, so there's the writing space. And then this flower here, I think, kind of stands out. So I thought I would just glue this flower on over top of it. Oops. And I think them colors go a little bit better with this color down here. Goes better with the other colors. And then at the top, I'm just going to have to make sure which side is which. I'm going to have this lace up here on a paper that says notes. And I just stamped that out on a piece of coffee dyed paper. As you can see, I was messing around with the paper, and well, what didn't work in one part, I just turned the paper over and did it on the other part. Worked just fine. Generally, when I try to stamp out words, I have to do it 2 or 3 times before I can get the letters lined up like they're supposed to be. Okay, and there's that page. Nothing too fancy or special, but it's cute. Lay these back here. Okay, and this is going to be for our next page. This time I'll do the glue stick first. I like doing my pages this way because generally I have found that the glue stick doesn't hold the outside of the pages down, and you use a little less liquid glue, but I don't like the glue stick by itself. I haven't been able to find a glue stick yet that I thought was excellent. Okay. Now I have a couple pockets that's going to go on. This was left over from the first journal that I did. This was double-sided, so you would fold it over and you would see the kitten on the back side. So I just cut them apart, and I'm going to put this one on the front and the little kitten on the back. And on this one, I'm only going to glue the 3 sides. And I made a little hinge on the back so they can flip over. I think I was actually supposed to do that before I put this down. I like that now. Well, maybe I can just... Well, I can leave it or I can hide it. We'll see. Let me put the kitten on the back. That's why I had my marks on there. I generally like to cut these out the same time I cut these out, but these were already cut in this file folder, so I decided to use it anyway, so I just had to trim on that a little bit. Alright, so now on the front of this is going to be for journaling, and on the back by the little kitten, I'm going to use this lace as a pocket. So let me see how far down or how far up I gotta go. Might be easier to put the glue on here. Yep, this is the right way. And this lace is really stiff. I don't know where I ever got it from, but it's nice for pockets. And this will just sit on here. Let me round this corner. This will just sit on here and it'll fold back. And then I'm just using these as little journal spaces. And when you take them out, you can see the kitty. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this one down now. And I'm just going to line it up with the edge of the background paper. And then I can just erase these marks, seeing as how I don't need them anymore. Alright, now for our top pocket, should have been the same thing. I should have put it underneath the paper first, but we're not going to worry about that. Now I have this pocket going up and down. And I have this pocket going sideways. I don't think I brought my little tag with this one, so I'll have to get my tag. I'll have to grab my tag. I didn't bring my tag for this one either, so I'll have to grab both tags. I'm only going to glue the 3 sides. And I'm going to have this pocket going sideways because at the top it would have stuck out over top of the folio, and I didn't want it to do that. Now on the front of this one, I'm going to put a little pocket. And that'll hang out over that part a little tiny bit, but that doesn't mean anything. And then I'm going to use this as a little journal spot. I think I missed some of my pieces. I'm supposed to have a little pocket on the front of this also. I had my stuff paper clipped. Maybe when I moved the paper clips, I moved something that went with them. Okay, so let me grab what goes with this stuff. Okay, now as far as I know, I retrieved everything that I didn't bring with me. So here's my little tags, and this was just a longer tag, and I cut it down to make 2, so they're not super duper long, and I put them on a piece of the file folder to make them a little stiffer. So them are my 2 tags for there. And then, of course, you have journaling space on the back. And I just added some of this ribbon to the top. All right, now, so for this one, I was just putting on another piece of this pretty lace. Love it. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on. Let me see. Yeah, I ran it all the way to the bottom. So just go right around there and right up there. Something like that anyway. I just think this lace is so pretty. I've probably said that a couple of times already. Okay, and then in this little pocket, because this is just like the leftover ephemera pieces, we can just put them down in there. And then you have your ephemera pieces. And then in these pockets, we just have a little note paper. I inked the outside, I didn't ink the inside. And figure we needed to ink the inside. but it goes like this. So I'll take these out and I'll glue this down first. Now I had fun making this one, this little folio. I'm definitely expanding my horizon, because this stuff makes me sit and think a little bit. Okay, so we'll put these in here. Don't tell me I glued this shut. There, that little piece there glued itself down. So we have little journal paper there. Doesn't really matter which way it goes. Little journal paper here. Make sure I didn't glue that side down now. Bet you I did. Okay, so I think we fixed it enough. Maybe not. There we go. You just have to mess with it a little bit. Okay, and then we have these in our little pocket. So now we can put these in our pockets. So we'll flip this back. Now it's just all going to give me problems, right? And that can stay up like that. When you get ready to open your top pocket, you can just push it down a little bit. And I just had stapled these on, the little toppers, so if you don't like the staples, you can glue them on. Completely up to you. Okay, so there's that page. So just flip them over and flip that over. And then you can still write on this. I didn't do anything with this right now. Let me see. I could just glue that on there just to, oh, I guess. We'll just glue this on here just to cover it up a little bit. Do I want it that way? And then we'll just cut this off. Like that. Now we'll do the top. And we'll put that on there. I have another set of pockets to do like this, so hopefully I'll put them on before I put my paper on. That would probably be good. And I don't have to go behind myself and trim it. In either case, the ribbon looks pretty. Goes with the paper. Well, I cut that one a little short, but I'm not going to take it off. Okay. So that's that page. Now I'm going to have to leave this flipped over. I can just tear a little piece of this off. And stick that just like that, so I don't glue my page shut. And that works. All right. Now on this page, now I did it. Okay, now we'll try this again. On this page, this is going to be a page that you can journal on. You can put a little picture here. Now this paper was a little bit narrower, so it's going to sit back this way some. But I'm going to have my lace over here, so that'll help take care of the edge of that page. What do you think of the folio so far? And hopefully stay to the end to see the finish. Okay. I think that looks pretty straight. And then up on top, over top of this, I'm just going to put focus on the good. Okay, so I think I'll take this over to this paper and put my glue on it. Okay, now so for whatever reason, I don't know if I hit the wrong button on my phone or what, but my recording stopped. But we're back again. All right, so I put my lace on here. And this page can be journaling. Let me make sure I'm not skipping any pages here. Okay, so we have that one and that one and that one. Okay. And then this one is the same way. It was a narrower piece of paper, so it's going to go over farther onto the file folder. And then I'm just going to add lace on it also. Now let's see if we can get this out of here without causing a problem. There we go. That was just something. You was there 1 minute and gone the next. Or I was there 1 minute and gone the next. Now this can just also be a journaling page because the flowers are light enough that you can write on them. And I'm just going to put this up here in this corner just to jazz it up a little bit. Okay. Now we'll do our ribbon. Our lace. I've been calling it ribbon. Well, I meant lace. I think I have this on there cockeyed, or the paper's cut cockeyed, but we'll cover it up. Okay, so there's that one. Well, I should lay it down, but then it'll kind of explode and come flying out of the tip, so. And there's that. So that was an easy page. I think we can probably take that out now. That's where we at? Where are we at here? Okay. Now, on this page, we're going to glue our pockets in first. That's what these little marks were all about. So I'm going to go ahead and decorate the pockets, and then I'll come back, because all I'm going to do is glue the background on, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I put my mats on here, and I just went ahead and glued this on. I glued the pockets on so they're underneath the paper. Let me see what I'm doing here. So we'll go ahead and put our pockets on. I think I want this on here because I like this pot, so I want that pot to show through. Now I have to make for sure I don't glue any farther than my pocket. I don't want to glue it shut again. I'll trim this off. Okay, so let's see what goes in here now. Something. Maybe I just put a couple flowers in there. Now this is going to be a little pocket for down here. And the little ephemera pieces can be written on the back. So we'll just add that with this little tag. And then in this pocket up here, we're just going to put some more journal paper. I didn't glue it shut, did I? So we'll slide that in there. And we'll slide that in there. You can leave them folded in half, or you could triple fold them. There. Now on the bottom here, I'm just going to have this little pocket and tag. This says aromatherapy on it. Now wait a minute, maybe I wanted this pocket. No, I want that on the front. Do you ever do that where you know where you want something and then you don't know where you want something, or you think you do and you don't? So we'll put that in there. Now we're going to put this, use this tag as a pocket. Set that there. And put this little flower in there. Then these were just on the cover page of the kit. And I used different parts of them in the journal. So we're just going to use them as little journal papers. No sense wasting it. So them are them pockets. Okay, now on this page here, it's just going to be another journaling page. We're nearing the end. This is just the other part to the the one I put on before. I just cut it in half. I don't know if I'm on camera so you can see, but I'm just gluing. We'll just move that aside a little bit. So see, you can just see that was one page, and I just cut it down the middle. And on this page, we're just going to have this, and I think the little butterfly was down there, or was it up there? Yeah, I think I'll just put it at the top. And this says, follow your heart. Okay. Now we're to the last page. I'm going to take this out so this lays it down a little flatter. And this is going to be our back cover. So we're going to live in a castle. I don't always stop, well, sometimes I'll stop my video. I'll just go off or pause my video. I'll go off and I'll do some stuff. But otherwise, when I'm gluing, I'm not real keen on how I speed it up. So if I don't stop the video, well, then I just keep working on it. There's just some things with this technology I'm just not real good at. One time I tried to do something and I deleted my video. So try not to make it lengthy and boring, but there just might be some times where I'll just stop my video and go do whatever. All right, I'm going to put this over here. And this was one of the flowers, but I just wanted a little flower and a little butterfly. I'm going to put the other butterfly over here, and then I'm going to put the word imagine. And it's like, can you imagine living in this house? I couldn't imagine. And I just put this on a little bit of the background paper just to make it a little bigger. So now we'll put our lace down on here, and I think we'll be all done. Leave that lay on its side for a second. See if I can kind of match the edges of the front one. Tried to match all of them, the lace, so it would kind of all stick out about the same length, but I'm not really sure that it did, but if it didn't, that's okay. Doesn't have to be perfect. So we'll trim this off now. And I think the bottom looks okay. Well, now I just keep losing the stuff out of that little thing, don't I? All right, so we'll just do a quick flip through. I actually don't have a closure for it. I'll probably just tie some of the eyelash trim around it, maybe, like I did on the journal. But we'll just flip through real quick. Imagine, believe, and dream, and then you have all of this writing space. You have little journal cards and journal papers in the pockets. I knew I shouldn't have done that. May have to just trim them down a little tiny bit narrower, and we can flip it over. And we have these. We have another journal paper there. And we have a journal spot here, a little tag. And get on in there. And then we have these little journal spots and our little kitty cat and another tag. And this can just be a journaling page, or you can put pictures on it, whatever you want to do. Then we have this journaling page. You can put a photo there. You can journal on this page or add pictures. Same way with this page, nice journaling. Here we have some more pockets with just little cards, little journaling spots. Flip it over, you have the same thing up here, and flip it over, and then we have journaling on this page, and we have our cover. So I hope everyone enjoyed today's video. I better go down through here and add a little tiny bit more glue. Just to glue that little section down. Let me know down in the comments what you think. And then check out NightOwlCollage. She has a lot of pretty kits. So until next time, everyone, have a wonderful day and happy crafting. Bye for now.